I want to try out the new Urban Decay palette that I've been sent. It's called Born to Run. It looks absolutely amazing, all these colours, can you see? There's so many nice colours, I actually don't know which one I want to try. I think I'm going to start with, something a little bit contoury, maybe this one which is called Riff. So I'm going to use a really soft brush. This is my Sissy brush from my range of brushes. And I'm just going to use the tip of the brush just to swirl it into the shadow. Tap off any excess. You can see I'm just getting definition in my eye now with just literally putting a tiny bit of colour in that socket. Because I've got blue eyes, when I use any kind of opposite colour, it really makes them pop. So because this is like a brownie, warm brownie tone, the blue's instantly looking brighter. Then next, I really want to use this Big Sky. So I'm going to apply this with my Jamie brush, which is like a flat, stiff brush. When you use a flat, stiff brush, this packs on more product. So what you want to do is press, wiggle, press, wiggle, press, wiggle, press, wiggle, loads of times, about 5 or 6 times to really pick up the product onto the brush. And then I'm going to go on my eye with it. So I'm just going to press this all over that lower lid area, pretty much in the space that I've left from the contour. I love that. Now I wouldn't normally wear anything greeny or bluey on my eyes just because I like to use opposite colours like I just talked about to make them stand out, but I was just really drawn to this eyeshadow. It's not something that I'd normally choose. I don't like to spend ages on eyeshadows, mate. I just haven't got time because I feel like when you open your eyes, you can't see like a mountain of work that you've done. So you're better off just getting it on, blending it, and then coming back to it when you're happy with your makeup. I want to add another colour just because there's so many that I want to use and try. And so I'm just kind of like looking around the palette and seeing what mixes in with the Big Sky and the Riff. And I'm just, what am I drawn to? I'm drawn to these two for some reason, Hellride and Wild Heart. I might go for Hellride first just because it's a matte, and I've got the Big Sky, which is really shimmery on my eyes. So I'm going to go for Hellride matte, and I'm going to put this probably underneath my eye actually. I'm going to choose my Billy brush from my range. I absolutely love my eye brushes, by the way. If you haven't tried them, you definitely should. I designed them to make makeup artist lives more easier, just because I'd been training people for so many years and seeing them apply makeup wrong, and for me I instantly recognise it as being the wrong brush choice, or the brush hairs were too firm, or the brush hair lengths was too long. So yeah, I designed my own brush range for that reason, and you have to try them. So I'm just going to run this all the way under my eye. The thickness of the brush kind of takes it exactly to where I want to be, or where I want it to be. And I haven't intentionally put this blue in the corner of my eye, but it's just kind of like fell down a little bit, which I like. When you use loads of like opposite clashing colours like that, they look amazing together. And then I'm just going to get a little bit of a blending brush and just kind of buff that out. Now, I'm thinking 3 colours are enough, but I don't know if I can squidge another one in there. I might as well, as I'm already at this stage. I'm going to go for Punk, and I'm going to use the Davy brush out of my range that I just used to blend, just to add a little bit more definition in the crease. And you generally want to add definition in the crease to the outside corner. So that's where I'm going to go for it. This will open up the eye. So noisy around here. I'm filming at the academy and it's like in the middle of the town. So there's like buses outside, motorbikes, and all the students are about to come in for their evening class. So I can't be with you too long. I feel like those 4 colours are probably enough now, so I just want to blend a little bit. I am now going to finish this off with some kohl liner. For some reason, whenever I do a really smoky eye, I always feel like it's so unfinished unless I put liner in my waterline. I kind of like to run it over the edge of the lashes as well, just to take that black right down. One of my pet hates as well, when the black doesn't go right into the corner. I just kind of like stick the pencil in my eye and try and shut it and draw it along like that. It looks quite weird, but it works for me. There we go. So I need now a ton of mascara to finish it off and just neaten up my face and add a lip. So there we have my finished eye look. It's a little bit like mermaidy stroke, I don't know, underwater type vibe. But I didn't want to put much face makeup or lip colour or, you know, like overly do my brows or anything like that with it, because I just feel like when you've got a smoky eye like that, then that's literally enough. So I am loving the new Urban Decay palette, and I hope you like the look.